Will do, thank you. I think so. The wheeler job? Yeah. Alright, thanks. See ya. That was a lot of directions and I'm not sure I'm gonna understand it until I get there, so. 14.
Madison?
Yeah.
Put like 2 and 2 on you.
Alright. Hey, Ricky.
Yep.
Does our entire setup fit on the scale?
You say what now?
Does both pup and trailer fit on this scale?
Yes, they'll all fit on. You just gotta get right up to the front.
Alright, thank you. Who listens to the fucking radio anymore? The scale's a little sketchy. On both sides, usually they'll have like a railing because all scales are pretty elevated. Or some kind of siding to it. This has siding all along the left side, but then at the top right part of it, there's nothing. So if you go too far to the right, we're dropping off. But I'm also not afraid to take my time, so if I need to, I will. Alright, now we gotta find this A1A because Ricky Bobby said it was all the way in the back corner. My boyfriend calls me every morning when I work, so I'm expecting a call from him. We literally live together, but I get so excited when he calls me. Like, that's my baby. The mountains are so pretty this morning. The snow is just settling on top of them, and the sunrise makes it all pink and purple and orange. It's so pretty. I say it's cold outside, but it actually feels so good. Oh my gosh! I can actually have my AirPods in and you guys can hear me better. Hell yeah, oh my gosh. A speaker, a microphone. We got it to work. The only one I got. Guys, I have no idea where to go. Okay, he said there's a building. There's so many offshoots, I don't know. I used to stress about this stuff, but now I sit and wait. I think I stressed because the loaders would get mad because I just didn't automatically know where everything was. But now I'm like, I like to sit and wait so I don't fuck up. And I will sit and wait until someone's like, hey, the A1A is right here. And I'm like, thanks. Follow Mr. Loaderman. I'm not gonna remember how the F to get out of here. Morning.
About time you decided to come to work.
About time Kurt gave me a job.
You know where you gotta go?
No clue.
Keep heading straight south through that gate where all those guys are standing.
Just run them over?
Yeah, we'll get out of the way. And then once you get past everybody, you'll see the grader there on your right.
Alright, thank you.
I'm glad you came in the right parking lot. Most of them go in the other parking lot.
Well, I figured the pin might take me where I'm supposed to go.
The other day, 3 or 4 of them went in the wrong parking lot.
Maybe it just made too much sense to follow the pin.
Maybe.
not even all the way up. Shoot, he's a priest. That was ridiculous. That was actually ridiculous. I thought these trailers were pretty new too. Don't get fucked over by these Rovers. My new favorite discovery. Pumpkin seeds. I tried the whole sunflower seed thing, but cannot get behind it. I've never figured out how to do it accurately. Probably just me, but let's get this show on the road. You know what I discovered? Last round when I was getting on the freeway, I was going 35 miles an hour. That's to the point. By the time I got onto the freeway, on the on-ramp, 25. This thing's a dog. I'm not looking forward to getting on the freeway. I always feel so bad, like merging into traffic and I'm going dog slow. Like this truck is a lot newer than mine. So it rides great. I love driving this thing because it rides phenomenally, but it's slower than dog arse. Going 20. This is so embarrassing. 25, 26, 30. Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing. I used to be so cool. I used to get on the freeway at 70. 33, 35. We're on the freeway at 35 miles an hour right now. I'm not kidding. Will Tennyson, a fitness influencer I watch on YouTube, just did a video about the unhealthiest job in the world or whatever, or in America, which is truck driving, but he specifically did long haul. Well, I would say truck driving overall is pretty unhealthy, but he covered it, and he's a fitness influencer that's pretty big on YouTube. And I'm really glad he covered it because he was traveling with a couple. He definitely got to highlight how bad truckers kind of have it. I can't imagine being a long haul trucker. He stopped at truck stops for the first time in his life, and he was like, oh my gosh, mind you, he's a fitness influencer, pretty healthy. And he was like, you guys eat like shit. Yep. And everything at truck stops are very expensive. Like, he picked up a fruit cup of pineapple and was like, this is $5. There's like 5 pieces of pineapple in there. I just think it's great that he's shedding light on truck drivers because I feel like we're pretty bottom of the totem pole. Like, someone hears you're a truck driver, they're like, oh, ew. I really feel like if truck stops just had home-cooked meal options or even fresh food, like a little grocery store type of thing, so people can meal prep or something in their trucks. So I heard there's a truck stop in Oregon that has a gym, which I think is awesome. And I don't know why every truck stop doesn't have that. I just really wish truck drivers were treated better. Yeah, this is what the ideal truck wash would look like for me. Okay, ready for this? Massive truck wash, gym, healthy food options. Keep the junk shit if you want, sure. But also like a healthy option, maybe like an old-fashioned diner. Maybe if I'm a millionaire, that's what I'll do. I'll make my own truck stops. this way? Okay. Better start dumping. Well, I dumped that all out in one go. Come on. It's been a minute. And I have to remind myself, these are not my trailers that I'm used to, so if it dumps funky, it's not my fault, because I'm perfect. Taco Bell, Burger King, Sonic. Sometimes I see trucks on the road and I'm like, are you my old boss? Nothing against my old bosses, but some of them had something against me. Oh! Fucking! I'm gonna talk. I have stories and I need to start telling them. Story time. When I first moved here, I was really struggling to find a job for some reason. And my mindset was, oh, I'm a truck driver. I can find truck driving jobs anywhere. Anyways, I found one after months of looking out here. And it's kind of smaller. And I went on a test drive. The boss was really nice. And I started the following week. I was really excited. These trucks were sweet. We started working, and then the boss is like kind of my age. Since I'm a girl in a guy field, sometimes guys' girlfriends don't like me. And this is usually prior to even meeting me or giving me a chance, which I personally find really immature. And if you want to live life like that, then that's great. But how I see my coworkers is they're like annoying little brothers. Some of them are protective big brothers, which I appreciate, but most of them act like annoying little brothers. Sometimes, because of the girlfriends, the guys won't talk to me at all, and out of respect for their girlfriends or whatever. So usually I am completely alone most of the time, and nobody talks to me. And this boss was calling me a bunch and texting me, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, I have a friend, someone who just kind of sees me as an equal. Well, his right-hand man kept calling me too and telling me things that my boss was saying about me, and kind of making hints that he thought I was cute, found me attractive, what if, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, but I'm used to getting hit on and being told this, so I was just like, maybe he's just acknowledging something and he won't actually act on it. But he started texting me at night being like, what are you doing? And I'm like, hey, it's like 9 o'clock. You know I live with my boyfriend, you know I like my boyfriend. I drive my boyfriend's truck all the time. I talk about my boyfriend nonstop. I post about my boyfriend all the time. He's perfect. He's so cute. I love him. He's so sexy. I love my boyfriend. I'm actually obsessed with my boyfriend. And he started texting me more and more at night. What are you doing? Just like casual conversation. I was like, okay, now I'm getting a little weirded out. He starts bragging about his boat that he has. I don't give a rip. I grew up in Washington and everybody just had boats. That's just what we did in Washington. So I'm also not a water person, so I just don't care. But he was like, oh, I just bought this like brand new 2024, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa. And he was like, sometimes I'll take everyone out and just like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, great. Anyways, long story short, that job didn't work out because every time I showed up to work, my truck wouldn't turn on. And that was getting really annoying. And they wouldn't fix it. And that was getting really annoying, but anyhow, it just didn't work out. Went our separate ways, but oh yeah, and there was times where he drove like the most new truck, the newest truck in the fleet, which like he should. He's the boss, good for him. And there was a couple times where he was like, yeah, I wanted you to drive my truck. It was gonna be you that was gonna drive my truck. And I'm like, I don't like new trucks. I think they're cool, but I'm lying. I don't think they're cool. I don't like new trucks at all. Like pickups or semis. They have depth, they're too quiet, they ride too nice. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just not into that kind of thing. No one's getting out. This place is about to... 3, which is what I initially thought. 38 ton. So the scale does close at 3. They stop loading at 2:45. My rounds are literally spot fucking onto that. So I'm just gonna have them sign me out because I'm not gonna drive 30 minutes this way just for them to be like, go back. Day on a solid dump, that's like the best. You know what I just realized? I worked 8 hours today. Feels like 6, but I don't know if this is just connected to that. Anyways, I worked 8 hours. Here's the truck, still sitting in the same spot. I wonder if they got the brakes fixed on her. What a good looking truck. I miss her. I want to drive her again. I'm gonna fuel up, put some DEF in this old bitch, and head home. When I actually got to work, my truck was already started, and I got in the cab to push in my trailer brake. I already pushed in, and it was hot in the cab, like so hot I had to turn the heat down. Mind you, 17 degrees right now. But, oh yeah, and they put new fenders on my tags. Super nice. I almost ate shit. The ground is frozen solid. Feels good to be back. Getting my when I was getting my ticket this morning for my weight, I was looking at my tires and one of them was damn near folding over itself. Ooh, spooky feeling. So Ricky Bobby and Caleb were nice enough to stop, and Ricky Bobby helped me air up my tire. He's the best. He is so nice. But that being said, I need to text my boss.
Oh,
jeez.
Like burning for some reason. Must be the pollution we're having.
Yeah, I've heard the air quality here isn't the best.
Yeah, they said this morning it was the worst in the country.
No way.
Yeah. Probably talking about Salt Lake too.
Guess who's getting tired? It's your girl. I'm kind of giving everything a nice wipe down because we're waiting to load right now, so can't be driving a truck that looks crusty, dusty, musty, and nasty. Hot take: using Windex to clean. Like, all the dust off in my truck works way better than actual stuff you have to pay for. My boyfriend, I asked him what he uses to detail his trucks, and he said soap and water. And I was like, you're lying. And he was like, no, it works the best. I tried it. I don't think I'll ever buy another cleaner ever again. Unless it's this stuff. Meguiar's Natural Shine. I can't do like the super glossy, you know, you're slipping if you step on it shine. drove a truck that wasn't mine. It was like a Nardo gray color. It's one of my favorite trucks. I had a cat in it. It sounded great, but that's besides the point. And the front bumper was like nasty, like the bumper guard. So I took it to my friend's shop one night and we polished that bitch until the wee hours of the morning. And it was all because I was driving it for a week before I left and I didn't want to be driving around in a nasty truck. And it also had never been cleaned, it looked like. So we spent quite a while cleaning it out as well. It was a really fun night. Good times. What's in my truck? What does Madison keep in her truck all the time? Let me show you. Ooh, Burt's Bees chapstick. I have two because the original one is running out, and I have a vanilla one, which I really like. I also keep a little hair clip in case my hair is nasty and I gotta fix it. I also have a hair tie. It's underneath my little tree farm, but let's see. I have some change. I also have my little stapler, and this is for when I get scale tickets, and I try to keep it nice and organized for whoever I'm handing them to, so they don't have like just a bunch of loose papers running around. I've been missing these for the last couple weeks. I'm taking these home. Oh, I also have a microfiber towel, a yellow one, and then I also keep Windex, the Natural Shine McGuire's. And yeah, I just try to refresh my microfibers every week. Well, my back pup tires are up on the railing. For this one truck to pass us and then we'll get going. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the job site. I'm still a little tired, so maybe I'll just come back on when I'm a bit more awake. That's how you know. bring a spoon. And I got applesauce. Mr. Loaderman is loading another truck right now. Today I'm not really listening to anything. Sometimes I drive in silence. Since I haven't had work, I've been at home a lot, and I've been really trying to be mindful of being okay with silence. Because usually I have a podcast on, or a YouTube video, or even in college I used to have music on every time I got ready for the day, made breakfast, anything. I also heard that if you have a weird reaction to silence, or if you're in your house alone and it's really quiet and it makes you uncomfortable, it means your brain is kind of going into like a low grade version of fight or flight, where you're not in danger, but you're so uncomfortable because it doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel comfortable to you. And you feel more safe in chaos, which I do. I like being busy, and I'm fine with that. I can stay busy, but I want my mind to be clear so I can make my own thoughts and opinions and like actually remember what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying to be better about the whole sitting in silence thing. So I'm trying to like wake up in the morning and just be okay driving in silence, taking walks in silence. And yeah, just not having my phone on me 24/7 or noise happening, and just like become more okay being at peace. It's my last load. It's only 2 o'clock. For some reason today, the little glue dots on my teeth that hold my retainers in place are killing my upper lip. I got to the yard. It's 3:30. I fucking called it. I work tomorrow, so same job. I love this job. Okay. Welcome back. We're at the pit. About to get our second load. It's 9 o'clock. I forgot to mention I am on the same job I've been on all week. One thing I do miss about Rod's truck is that I don't get beat to fuck. I'm just a princess. Oh my gosh. I loved 54 so much, but that thing rode like shit. Like so bad. And multiple times I was like, guys, it rides awful. And they were like, all the trucks ride bad. And I was like, I started in farm trucks. I know what riding bad feels like. This is worse. And they were like, yeah, whatever. Like, you're just a woman. You have no idea what you're talking about. And I was like, okay. And then the guy after me gets in it and he goes, guys, it rides two stuff. And the mechanic's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna see why. And then guess what? The bags were overinflated on the cab the entire time. The entire time. Why did it take one man for them to go, oh, maybe we should take this seriously? This little magnet suction cup thing is sick. It's so cool. Look at that, those are so freaking pretty. First of all, nice color on that truck, but see, it's like kind of hazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Our rounds are getting longer and longer because there's a lot of trucks at the pit today, which I don't mind because that means less loads but same pay. Guess who's on her last load? Me. up. We're gonna do a quick check. Alright, that one's good. That one's good. Cool. Scared me. Okay, when I get back home, I believe Graham's gonna come grab me straight when he gets off work, and then we're gonna head an hour north and get a propane bottle for a... Please don't be turning in here. Okay, cool. A propane bottle for a forklift, because I think I've said this before, Graham is propane swapping the crawler. Yeah, that'll be fun. We're gonna get Chick-fil-A before, which we don't usually eat out too often because we're trying to save money and eat better. So yeah, so it's gonna be a fun evening, but I figured I would just sign out now, and on my way home and back to the yard, I'm gonna fill up and head home, because Lord knows I don't wanna fucking fill up at 5 a.m. That shit's cold. Hope you guys have a great day. If I work tomorrow, you already know the drill, you'll see me tomorrow. If not, I'll be posting it.